Hello, Internet. So, today we're going to be going back to the Wayback Machine. Not just to talk about... Oh, wait a minute here. Not just to talk about my history and the history of the Internet. And, well, we're not going to go all the way back to the 80s and stuff. But anyway, we are going to be going back to MySpace. As some of you may be aware, and I'm going to keep pushing this, MySpace is returning. Which means Facebook is falling, and what even was Google Plus? I don't even know, but I do know that it was Facebook and Google that interfered with the Green Bay election, and not MySpace. Although I'm pretty sure that MySpace launched the Ron Paul movement, and maybe even Alex Jones movement, and a lot of other things. As well as being able to customize your MySpace page with HTML. So anyway, I've been doing websites for like 20 some years, 25, 26, a long time. I actually think I did my first job website in 1998 for an artist. I didn't have a business yet, I just did a professional website for an artist. And I kept getting more work. I think at that time I was going under the name Purple Panther. I was just diving into Flash at the time. Now, don't even get me started on WebGDs because that's a big nothing burger, although that will probably return to some extent too, but that wasn't Elliot making those, for the record. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and, so this goes back to 2001. Some of these are broken. Instead of showing you everything, I mean, I could. Some of these are probably not even going to load because it was just starting to index things. It's going to try, but it's going to like, nope, nope. But if we go here, we go to 2002, it will. But then let's go jump to, yeah, 2003. Probably an error. Oh, maybe not. So 2003 is like, I think, the first functional site that it indexed, although prior to this there was a huge intro with animation. I used it in my .com magazine ad. I think I still have that here. Websites that kick major Flash. Yvonne Allen helped me come up with that. Anyway. So let's just go here, because there's no MySpace here yet. There is just the info at Titletown.net. Mission. Now I do all that with Flash websites. So let's go to 2004. I think that should be our first reference to. Maybe not quite yet. All right, don't let me. Must go to 2004. Do it. Go. Not 2000. Alright, we'll keep going here, I guess. Maybe I should do it from... There it goes, 2000. It's being stupid. Oh, no wonder, I'm going to just one page. We don't want the TN. We want all of Titletown.net. And so that's 2014 when somebody else took it over. That's not what I was trying to do. Let's go back to 2004. But a little bit more into 2000. Let's go to 2005. 2005. It's 2005 where it works. Oh, there's 2006. That's not exactly what I was looking for, but it works. But no, this is not what I wanted. There we go. There is no MySpace on here yet, but this is 2004. Notice Mama Cat on the thing. I'm gonna have to edit this down, unfortunately, but that's okay. It'll be worth it, I guess. And then I'm gonna send this to the potential employer. Let's just keep going forward to 2004. Okay, we were already here. Let's keep going. These are just all the screenshots. You know, much like the XR people, they're screenshot, but different. We'll keep going. That was the same site. We'll keep going. It's like all of these should have some updates, but they're still just, oh, and Wendy at Titletown.net. It was info at Titletown.net for the longest time, right? But we'll keep going. And then this one doesn't want to load, and that's okay. And that one doesn't want to load, and that's okay. And that one doesn't want to load, and that's okay. One of these from 2005 loads. I know I tested it earlier. August 2005. There's no... Alright, let's keep going here. Same thing. There's Mama down there, of course. We'll keep going, we'll keep going. December 2005. (2006) probably the sweet spot. It's in here somewhere. There we go. There's one of them. Okay, nothing to see here yet. 2006 screenshot. Because a lot of times they take a screenshot when something was under development, or whatever the Wayback Machine saved was like a flash file that was under development. I would do that a lot because I get bored and I change it. Now, here we go. July 5th, 2006. Oh, it's almost like a Sonnenberg record. Holy shit. Anyway, if we go here, it's not gonna load, but visit Wendy on MySpace. 2006. July 5th. Put that in your meta pipe and smoke it up your arse, Facebook. Pretty soon, this will be a thing again. And it was myspace.com/TitletownNet. That's me. If anybody steals that, I will find you and I will eat your children. Anyway, look at that. I started doing business as Titletown.net in 1999. I specialize in websites with emphasis on flash design and development. I kind of transitioned into video editing and production. I now master Adobe Creative Suite. Well, not the entire thing, because I don't do After Effects. Cool stuff to bring to the table. This is old one. You see my new stuff, you're going to be like, oh, fuck, we're fucked. Yes, you are. You canceled the wrong one. Anyway. So then, we're just going to go ahead I'm just looking. I don't know if any of these work, but oh, here's my first testimonial that I published. Right, there's nothing here. Featured HTML site. Hey, so websites. I know Wasteland I did in the past, and Sophia.net. That was a fun project. Let's keep going and see what else comes up here. Okay, so it's the same thing, but with less racket, it seems, maybe. See Wendy. See that? You see me? And and here's a resume. I wonder. It didn't save it. I was curious what my old resume looked like. But anyway, you can that wouldn't do any good to send an email there. We can go back to the home page. Look at all these cute little animations. But let's just keep going. We're still in 2006. This is August 4th, 2006. And again, I was doing this kind of stuff going all the way back to 1999 with evidence that it was online in 2001. I mean, people might remember, but in any case, not to mention the .com ad. Okay, this is pretty much the same thing, but some different colors. I kind of like that blue. I like where I was going with that, and this little blue hue there. So let's see here. I got years and years and years and years invested into this, into my craft. Okay, there we're at August 18th, 2006. Let's keep going. Let's see what January 2007 brings. This one. Now, some of you may or may not be aware that 2007 was the year that I got involved in municipal Green Bay politics. Anyway, so if we go here, I'm pretty sure right there, visit Wendy on MySpace, and of course, again, it does the same thing. It'll go to Titletown.net, and then there's just no Titletown.net. Now, I don't know if, I could try. I wonder, I'm curious. It probably doesn't, but I wonder what IQs used to be. Well, that doesn't matter. I mean, it might at some point, but, I used to update the IQs, not just the Facebook page, but it started out with just a MySpace page. And then there was Facebook, and it's a long story. But look at this. It's okay to be different. It makes you stand out. Some of you might have noticed that I did a little thing where I walked out of the character. Now I'm wearing a different hat today, but I was wearing a good skirt. I'll have to do that again, except this time I want to test Adobe's object selection tool. It takes a really long time to have it figure out the chroma key stuff without even using a green screen, but I'm willing to try it. But anyway, and I actually have a different pose, so it works out better. But let's see, we got the contact right here. And there's that email address again, right? And so many years I lived on Ashland Avenue, right in Guy Zima's district. And I don't even think he knew I was there. So anyway, and then we got some of this. Okay, the portfolios. This is also a lot of fun. Interactive CD-ROM portfolios, marketing materials. Oh my goodness, so much cool stuff, right? There's some of the work samples. Some of them might actually load. Let's see. Indeed it does, except this part doesn't really want to load, but everything else seems to have loaded here. Well, look at that. So not everything loads, but that's okay. It's not going to because it's in an archive. I didn't save it. It's just the internet to archive whatever was saved. I wish this loaded. Let's see if this will actually load now, because once upon a time, this used to be a really good site, but last time I checked, it was never indexed when it was awesome, which would have been way back here. Way back here. Well, maybe not 1998. Probably not even 2013. Oh, it doesn't matter, but it was a really cool site. I don't know if you could kind of see a little piece of the design. Maybe there's a bigger image somewhere on if I go to the files that were saved. What's this? Is this a game? I think this is the game. Copyright because I put a I mean that song was, I mean, I don't know what I was doing, but there it is, Titletown.net Interactive, the game that I made. Again, this was January 9th 2007, so I hope you're all having a really great time with your Facebook groups judging me and slandering me and saying that I'm on things when you guys haven't done even a fucking lick of the things that I've done or overcome, etc., etc. Did I mention that MySpace is coming back? I should really wear a cat hat, but the only one that I have is a Youper cat hat, although I put that in my video yesterday. Anyway, let's continue looking at these, because then we got, I think, probably like the same thing for a bit. I mean, but this was a really good website. It really, really was. I think that logo right there, that's on the one of the March of Dimes, the the bike ride thing from like around this time. No, before. That was actually, I take that back. You know, maybe, I don't remember when that was, because I worked there in like 2003 at the March of Dimes, and I was doing this on the side then too, right? But, oh, see, now this is better. I like this one. I like the layout on this one better. Some of you might not even notice the difference, but there is one, trust me. I mean, look at all that. January 20th, 2007. You go ahead and look at some of the best websites of 2007 or even 2001 and then go and look at my old work, and then you just put that in your pipe and smoke it, meta. So anyway, let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so that's January. Let's go ahead and skip to like 2009. That was a good year, right? Oh, 2008 was a good year too. I'm not sure how that got put back. Maybe my original file got lost for a minute, so I reverted to the old one. Ah, and there we have the well, let's see, 2011, and this eventually converted to Wisconsin Webcraft, because then this was around the time that I was with Matthew, and then I pulled him into my business. Let's see if it lists him here on this one. It does say email us, so I'm pretty sure if I go to about, it's going to be like, here we are. Let's see. Yep, and there's Matthew. He joined Titletown.net in 2009 to lend his talents in SEO, HTML, and CSS, and social networking setup and customization. That's right, he worked for me. And that's right, you don't have to follow labor laws when it's your husband. Anyway, am I saying that I would be a good slave owner? I mean, what? Anyway, I founded Titletown.net in 1999 with a passion for computers, and I gave Matthew an opportunity, whether he realizes it or not. Not that I expect thanks, but it would have been nice to not be left for complete dead. For the record. Doesn't mean take me back or anything, but like if I call for help, you best listen. Anyway. So there's more stuff, graphic design, programming, video production, you know, all these amazing things that I do. Matthew started learning he learned kind of like how I did. He just dove in and started doing stuff, and he's pretty good at it, so I kept him around. He's kind of slow sometimes, though, but you know how those things go. Anyway, so that was like 2010, and then eventually again became Wisconsin Webcraft, because when we moved to Marinette, Wisconsin, Titletown.net no longer made any sense. And then when that fell apart, then I started doing it as Wendy's Multimedia Studio. And now I think I'm just going to call my business Wendy. With the D and the whatever. We'll see how it goes. Wendy Interactive. Ooh, I like that. Wendy. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. WendyNet. We'll see how it goes. But anyway. That's my video, and you know what, maybe I won't edit anything down. Maybe I'll just leave this in all of its blah 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 glory and then make a smaller version of it, but I'm going to put this up just to be like, I keep telling people, you F around and find out. We're all going to find out. I'm not saying that, like, as everything that we've ever done online emerges, Well, like I said, you can all call me mommy. And if you don't like me, then get the fuck off the internet. Pretty simple. All right. Peace, love, light, and kittens. Later days. And good luck, Facebook. Meta. Oh, by the way, MySpace. MySpace Interactive. Maybe you should talk to the Expectar people. Imagine what would make social media even better and having freedom and things like that, but something new. You know, a lot of people say that MySpace did itself in, but that's not entirely true. Facebook came along, and Facebook was stupid at first, but it had some kind of neat quizzes and a couple things that were new and interesting that MySpace didn't have. So slowly over time, people move. Well, imagine if you could do all kinds of things within social media. Like, I don't know, you could have your regular social media version, but what if it also had a metaverse attached to it? Or who knows what else? There's a lot of things. If we're relaunching something new, nostalgia sells. But nostalgia only sells for so long. You want to keep the market fresh. Now I'm done. Peace, love, light, and kittens. Later days.